Hi, and welcome to K Nun Productions, giving you the straight dope on dogs.
Snake oil is a term used to describe a worthless product or service that is falsely marketed as a cure for an illness or problem. This is exactly what dogs are. They are touted as a magic bullet of sorts. A magic bullet is a purported remedy with wonderful or highly specific properties, and is often hypothetical. Dogs are said to work wonders for virtually every facet of life, and increasingly, dog nutters behave as if they believe dogs are a miracle cure or a necessity for literally all facets of life, with zero exceptions. Dogs are said to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. They are said to lower blood pressure, increase social connection, and encourage exercise. Hell, they are said to improve overall health. And it gets even worse. Dogs are said to have therapeutic value. But in reality, dogs stress people out, including their owners in many cases. And the obvious truth is, you don't need to own a dog in order to exercise, and there are many superior forms of exercise compared to walking a dog. Dogs blunt our empathy for one another and often make interactions between people tense and awkward, even dangerous. So, here's the thing. This is what I am sick and tired of seeing all the time.
All the time.
This is what I am so sick and tired of. I am tired of dog nutters trying to act like dogs shit gold, cure cancer, and work diligently to bring about world peace. It's not that much of an exaggeration, considering the fact that these people constantly try to bring up nonsense about how dogs save lives, when in reality, they destroy lives, annoy people, and even take lives. What's really tiresome is constantly having to respond to dog apologists who immediately start rattling off all the different kinds of working dogs. Police dogs, guide dogs, sled-pulling dogs, search and rescue dogs, dogs on farms, Lassie, Rin Tin Tin, Lady and the Tramp, whatever. And here's the thing. The vast majority of dogs in existence are not helpful at all, and are in fact harmful. Not to mention, the usefulness or beneficial applications of these dogs is grossly overstated in many cases. Police K9 unit dogs are a prime example. These apologists don't seem to be aware of the fact that there are so many reasons to oppose the use of those particular dogs. Examples of police dogs needlessly injuring civilians, often ones who are not even suspected of crimes, are not uncommon at all. Police dogs not only create unsafe situations physically, but they can be used to circumvent probable cause laws, thus violating civil rights. They can be trained to respond to certain cues given by handlers, making it appear that they are indicating detection of contraband, although they are actually responding to a cue. They're notoriously unreliable and terrible at sniffing out contraband. Not to mention, there are ways for people to outsmart these dogs. They also attack their handlers and other police officers from time to time. Seriously, they're terrible and incredibly fucking aggressive. Just think about what they are actually trained to do. And of course, dogs have no idea what a criminal is. Putting police canines aside, the vast majority of dogs in existence are not dogs like these. You know, dogs that pull sleds or guide dogs. In reality, they're either worthless strays or pet dogs that do nothing but cause nuisances for neighbors and the general public, in addition to the waste pollution and their unprovoked attacks. If we only kept the few dogs that are potentially useful, there would be almost no dogs in existence at all. Furthermore, the existence of a scarce few working dogs does not justify people owning dogs as pets. The ones they cite as examples of useful dogs, those are purely tools, and they only function in this capacity because humans specifically train them to be able to do certain things. And again, just as an aside, the efficacy of this can vary considerably, and it doesn't even always work out well. The few dogs that might actually be useful, like search and rescue dogs or sled-pulling dogs, they are relatively rare. If these were the only dogs we allowed to be in circulation, most people would never encounter them. And while sled-pulling dogs still exist, many of them are used in racing rather than transportation. This is a recreational activity and not a necessity. Emotional support dogs are nothing but glorified pets. Most service dogs, probably all of them, are obsolete thanks to newly emerging or pre-existing technologies. Further, many service dogs are simply dogs that nutters claim can do new tasks, like detecting allergens, for instance. But in reality, there is no evidence that they can do these things, and even if they could, it still involves inserting them in public spaces where they should never be, no matter the circumstance. Almost no blind or visually impaired individuals use seeing eye dogs. Seriously, it's somewhere around 1%. And as Sonia pointed out, dogs are being constantly promoted as the solution for all sorts of societal problems where they were never needed in the past.
Thanks again for tuning in to Canine Official. Stay dog-free, stay empowered, always speak the truth about dogs, and never say the dog's name.
If you want to support this content and see more of it, please like and subscribe. If you hate this content and want to fight for weird predator parasites,
What does that mean? It means fuck off!